Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters. Please hit that subscribe button. It's free. Don't be fake. Do it for the family. Now, we got some. First and foremost, I'm about to play. Shout out to Cuff Boys, straight out of Washington, D.C. And Lil Durk lawyers got some shit. They got some shit about what these feds are doing. Check it out.
Mr. Banks. In other words, to elicit officers' out-of-court statements for the non-hearsay purpose of showing their effect on the cooperator. Mr. Banks raised this in an effort to streamline trial and prevent needless objections during cross. So this is big for attacking the snitches here. His defense lawyers are asking to be able to show the jury what the investigators asked the snitches in interviews. I thought that's pretty basic. They just want to bring out both sides of the exchange, the detective and the snitch. And it's important because it's a cooperator or snitch didn't bring up Durk initially. And then these questions come out and it sounds like they're pushing for Durk and it's sketchy. Guess what? Remember, they didn't record any interviews. It's all notes. Or they only recorded like a few interviews out of like 60 or whatever it was, dude. Criminal defendant is entitled to challenge the quality and detail of the government's investigation through cross of law enforcement officers. In Sager, the Court of Appeals held that it was plain error and abuse of discretion for a trial court to curtail as irrelevant cross-examination the details of the investigatory process that led to the defendant's charges. In that case, the defense counsel asked the agent or witness whether he had looked into the veracity of the defendant's out-of-court explanation for his presence in the area of the crime. The court interrupted, preventing the witness from answering, and then sustained the prosecutor's relevance and hearsay objections. Defense counsel failed to object to the ruling at the time. On appeal, though, they got it switched, obviously. Well, here's a little note. The court sustained the government's objection to this line of questioning because Mr. Hester or OTF Jam had not yet testified, but whether Jam had testified is irrelevant to whether Detective Curious was remiss for failing to spot or investigate his apparent lies during past law enforcement interviews. It is a central theme of Mr. Banks' defense that the government, including its officers and agents, failed to adequately probe the veracity of its cooperators. Simply put, because law enforcement decided that it wanted to charge Mr. Banks, it ignored glaring problems in the accounts of those who pointed the finger at him. This is Mr. Banks' theory, which he has a right to present to the jury. Mr. Banks also has the right to cross-examine law enforcement witnesses in order to undermine their credibility as investigators and witnesses, and to show their bias. The court might disbelieve that law enforcement investigation was inadequate, or that law enforcement witnesses conduct the investigation with tunnel vision, but Mr. Banks is constitutionally entitled to mount his defense. Durk's lawyers just want to point out investigative failures and have both sides of the interrogation of the snitches shown to the jury, and they put the tunnel vision in there because that's a big line of questioning in cross-examination. Did you investigate any other routes, you know what I'm saying, or did you just go with the lies of snitches? They cite another case where it says we cannot speculate as to whether the jury, as sole judge of the credibility of a witness, would have accepted this line of reasoning had counsel been permitted to fully present it. But we do conclude that the jurors were entitled to have the benefit of the defense theory before them, so they could make an informed judgment as to the weight of it. Okay, so in that case, pretty much the same thing. They just want to show the jury everything as much as possible without objections and then sustained by the judge, so then it can't get out in front of the jury. Law enforcement same business cooperates in order to induce cooperation or non-hearsay and properly the subject of cross-examination. A related central theme of Mr. Banks' defense is that the cooperators are lying about Mr. Banks' involvement in these crimes because they are desperate to reduce their own sentences. Law enforcement officers caused them to implicate Mr. Banks by subtly and sometimes not so subtly suggesting they do so, and by reminding them that they face mandatory life sentences upon conviction. This kills me about this trial. I want to see these snitch interviews to see how these investigators questioned the snitches, because it sounds like they were really pushing for information about Durk and kept saying, yo, so did he tell you to do this? What about this? Did he say that? Remember, you're facing life in prison. So did Durk say that? As outlined above, the right to cross-examine a witness about his bias, that is, the facts in existence that would cause a witness consciously or unconsciously to slant his testimony, is enshrined in the Constitution. Further, an out-of-court statement admitted not for its truth, but to show its effect on the listener is not barred by the hearsay rule. That's a bar. For the foregoing reason, Mr. Banks requests his court to permit the defense counsel to cross-examine the following witnesses on the following topics. Law enforcement witnesses about their failure to adequately investigate potential exculpatory evidence, including cooperator falsehoods, and cooperators themselves about out-of-court statements that induce their cooperation against Mr. Banks.
Now, let's jump into Lil Woody, because Lil Woody got some words for Doodie Lo and the rest of Durk supporters. He don't like the way they supporting, and check it out.
Doodie Lo walking around smiling and laughing like something funny. I should have smacked the back of that bald head. Trap Lord Rose, he done started all this bullshit, promoting us We let the white people do this shit to us all the time. Ain't no such thing as a real man. Ain't no such thing as a real man. Cause he don't even know what real is. Come on, man. Emotional. We all were. I was too emotional. I was so emotional that I was crashing out. If you looked at me the wrong way, that wasn't being gangster, that wasn't being tough, that was being plain old stupid. That's the truth. That was being dumb and ignorant. If we change the way that we thinking, we'll go so far in life. We gotta love each other. We gotta sit there. I know we all got a family member that's sitting in jail, but we still screaming free Durk. I got a lot of cousins in jail. I wish I would be saying free a nigga don't know why my family in jail. I'm praying for a nigga don't know to come home while my family in prison. See, y'all ain't being real. Y'all all doing shit for attention. I'm sitting here looking at y'all niggas. Nigga got a whole fucking mob outside the courtroom with free Durk t-shirts on. That don't look good. This nigga in courtroom fighting for his life, fighting for his freedom. Got a whole mob outside with free Durk t-shirts on. That representation look bad. That shit don't look good. Y'all playing with my nigga freedom like that. This nigga Doodie Lo fucking walking around smiling and laughing like something funny. I should have smacked the back of that bald head. Why your ass ain't in the trial, nigga? You always with Durk. You always got Durk dick in your mouth. You ran around laughing, nigga. Doodie Lo hoping Durk get convicted. I don't like niggas like that, nigga. Yo, that shit don't look good. Y'all playing with my nigga freedom like that. This nigga Doodie Lo fucking walking around smiling and laughing like something funny. I should have smacked the back of that bald head. The back of that bald head. Why your ass ain't in the trial, nigga? You always with Durk. You always got Durk dick in your mouth. Why your ass ain't in the trial, nigga? You always with Durk. You always got Durk dick in your mouth. You ran around laughing, nigga. Doodie Lo hoping Durk get convicted. You ran around laughing, nigga. Doodie Lo hoping Durk get convicted. I don't like niggas like that, nigga. Yo homie now fighting for his life. Y'all standing outside the courtroom, fake ass protesting. Y'all doing that shit for what, nigga? That ain't no good look. Get y'all ass from them folk courthouse. Fuck is y'all doing, nigga?